Good evening my fellow Driftomaniacs, Rich here, and it's my weekday workshop. Just going to talk you through a few of the things that I've got going on in the RC workshop this week. Quite a lot of mods and upgrades, a couple of restoration projects. Anyway, let me get that camera down, show you them up. Okay, well look, first of all, my Wild Willy restoration project. My new body parts are in. I've got all the paints ready, so I'm going to get to work painting that in the evenings this week. First stage in the restoration of Wild Willy. Come back to these lights in a minute, as I'm going to be using those next weekend hopefully. Now, what I should have done by the time you're actually watching this is fit the new Valinian ESC and motor to my Traxxas Rally. I was going to fit the motor to the Traxxas Rally much later on in its project life, but so many people have said, Rich, fit the motor in there, it needs more speed, fit the motor in there, it needs more speed. And my friend Alan's also given me a whole list of tips and things and mods that I need to do on the car. So anyway, the first job is going to be fitting that power plant, which I'm sure it'll go like a rocket when that's on board. Speaking of power plants, this motor and my Castle Mamba X ESC Crawler Edition. Should I fit this motor back in the Traxxas TRX4 or in my new Red Cat Gen 8? Have your say in the comment section below, because I'm still undecided on that. Speaking of Traxxas, both these bits are for the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL. Well, brass weight here, measured and drilled out with these two little screws. That's going to fit in the front of the Rustler 4x4 VXL to help keep the weight down, because I've been testing that on 4S this week. I fit the speed pinion back into the Rustler. I've got a centre diff here ready to fit in, hot racing metal spur on there. Hopefully that will stop the car from wheeling as much, which will be good when it comes to speed run. Now you may have seen this Spectrum FPV setup running in this very same Traxxas Rally car the other day. I did it on the Traxxas Rally car as a demo, but all of this gear here is to fit it so I can fit it in the low seat Super Rock Ride. This is back fresh from its outing at the quarry the other day. If you've not checked that video out, guys, of this thing doing its rock racing thing, which I believe I put up on Sunday, then do check that out. You don't want to miss that. And with it being winter, I'm on a mission to make sure everything is nice and watertight. So I've got a bottle of conformal coating here, which has taken my Traxxas receiver apart, and I've got another one at the back there to do. So I'm going to coat both sides of the board with the conformal coating and hopefully waterproof it. I'll do a separate video on that if anyone is interested, like before and after. I'm even tempted to dip the thing completely underwater, see if it still works on camera. If people want to see that, just shout out. Now my Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL, very nice wheelie bar on the back of there. So if that one's intact, Rich, why have you bought this new one? More on that later on this week, because I've had an idea for this. And what could be in these two boxes? Again, you'll have to wait a few days to see on that one, boys. Now, gem from the past. This is my CN Racing MG16 Nitro 4-wheel drive buggy. Not saying this thing is pokey, but it does about 45 miles an hour going flat out, but yours truly needs to show that Nitro engine some love. So I'm going to take the engine out, strip the whole thing down, just see how we're getting on there. I've already got my new fuel tubing, new fuel tank in order, new glow plug, so I'm going to throw a bit of TLC at that, as I have a feeling it will need a little bit of work, although the car is in pretty good shape. In comedy style, this thing actually comes with the radio that is so old school that the radio is nearly as big as the car, but I'll save that one for another day. But it's definitely worthwhile seeing just for the humour value alone. Well, the lights. I did mention the lights. Well, down at JJ Customs in San Jose, California, links in below this video. Next Saturday, I believe, at the evening, 6:30 in the evening, is a show and shine show where you can take along your RC car. There's also going to be some drag racing, so if you're into that kind of thing, bring your car on down. There are details of that on their Facebook page. Anyway, what's the deal with the lights, Rich? Well, somebody sent me these, and they're like a little big for an RC car, but I've got two of them, 240 watts a piece, LED, run them off a 12-volt battery, and night should be turned into day, which hopefully might help the cars out with the drag racing. Anyway, hopefully later on in the week I'll show you something, see if they work or not. But fingers crossed they do. So I'd like to say that's me done for the night, but I've got to get on with all this lot. Anyway, you like what you see? Don't forget to subscribe. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, then don't forget to hit that little notifications bell next to it.